Hello, my name is EDILBERTO VAZQUEZ. My partner is Daniel Berruecos. We are students of the Polytechnic University of Tlaxcala. And today we are going to do a presentation on how to make a process flow chart.
Well, we are going to start talking about what is a flowchart. And a flowchart is a diagram that allows us, by means of blocks, to graphically describe a process, detailing the flow of information, customers, equipment, or materials. In this case, we will discuss the flowchart from the scope of many company operations.
Okay, there are many ways to represent the activities in a flow chart. Occupying rectangles is the most basic way to make a flow chart. Um, The description of the activity is added inside each rectangle. Okay, the most common symbology to make a flowchart is as follows. The oval is the beginning or the end of the process. The rectangles represent an activity. The rhombus formulates a decision or a question. Incomplete rectangle symbol is used or generated document. Uh, the circle indicates the connections between different activities of the diagram. The triangles indicate a delay. And finally, the arrows connect the whole diagram.
Well, what are the types of the flowchart? We have several classifications given to the flowchart, like by their format or presentation, by their purpose, and it's not really relevant to consider what types of flowchart there are, because knowing this is going to change the impact you achieve your objective. So what is a flowchart for? The flowchart, it can be used to get an easier understanding of any kind of process. A graphical representation will always be more user-friendly than a text column. Like it's more easy to understand a process by seeing a graphical representation that just reading. Uh, so the information is more agile to understand and to more agile to elaborate. Um, Visual representation for reasons of communication and simplicity. We use a flowchart to communicate processes. For example, in management system documents or on boards around the company. It allows to represent a process to perform the perspective analysis.
Okay, now we are going to talk about 6 steps to make a process flow diagram. The step number 1 is determining the main components of the process. In this step, it's necessary to clarify what are the inputs or outputs of the process, as well as the activities that take place in it. The second step is order the activities. The business process diagram is a flow. So you need to order these activities. Uh, Make a list in chronological order is a better kind to order the activities. The step 3 is choose the correct symbols for each activity. There are several notations used to draw process flow diagrams. Therefore, by correctly indicating each type of activity using the correct symbols, it will much easier for anyone familiar with the symbols to understand the flow quickly.
The step 4 make connection between the activities. Connectors, as we can see in the past diapositives, are usually represented by arrows. The step 5 indicate the beginning and the end of the process. It may seem trivial, but sometimes people just forget to indicate the start and the end of the process. And this is very important this is a very important information to set boundaries for process owners, managers, and supervisors. The step 6 is review your business process diagram. If the diagram is easy to understand and the process is shown as it is in the diagram, it means that the process was done in the correct way.
Okay, below is an example of a flow chart. It shows the process of a lamp doesn't work. The beginning of the process is proposed explaining that the lamp doesn't work. Then it's connected to a decision which asks if the lamp is on. If the answer is no, then it's turning on. But the answer is yes, it still doesn't turn on, and it is connected another decision or question. The next decision or question asks if the bulb is blown. If the answer is yes, then the bulb is replaced. But if the answer is no, then the lamp is sent to repair.
And well, this was our presentation. We hope you like it, and we also think that using flowcharts especially in our engineering, it's very important to understand any kind of process, and also it's more easy to watch a diagram and to understand the process. It's more easy than read articles and that kind of information.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.